Hello and welcome to your Conestoga Today. I'm your host, Mamuzo Wonker. Now, today's a day of throwbacks. There are moments you don't want to go away. There are moments you want to keep reliving over and over again, and experiences you wish will just never stop happening. So, a throwback to the colorful week-long celebration of our 2025 winter graduates. For hundreds of students, this was the final walk of a remarkable journey and the first step toward a future full of promise. Convocation is where stories come full circle, is where hard work, passion, and persistence find their spotlight. Graduates beamed with pride as they crossed the stage, cheered on by family members, friends, faculty, and peers. Well, small wins that has set them up for success is definitely worth celebrating. Now, this newest graduates now join a dynamic network of over 225,000 Conestoga alumni change makers who are making significant contributions across industries, communities, and countries. With over 92% employer satisfaction according to the province's latest key performance indicators, Conestoga graduates continue to set the bar for excellence and innovation. Okay, so it's the 57th Convocation ceremony at Conestoga, and it's a milestone for sure. What do you think, what does this mean to the institution as well as us students?
Yeah, it's a special day for the students. All their hard work has come, to a day where we can celebrate them. Right, parents are here to see all the hard work that their children have done over the years to get to this point. Right, it's depending what program they were in, that they worked really hard to get to this point in their life, and now they have the tools to succeed in whatever profession that they've decided to kind of pursue.
That's amazing. Now, I've interviewed a couple of students, and they kept saying our faculty is killing it. Now, how do you respond to that?
No, the faculty love their programs and they love their students, and we have this invitational style of inviting students to learn together, right? And I think that shows with their enthusiasm of wanting or enjoying their faculty, right? It's so great to see them cross the stage and earn their diplomas and certificates and degrees, but they put in the work, but we're there with them to support them along the way.
That's amazing. And what word would you like to share, or maybe a sentence with our students who are graduating today?
Just congratulations, and hope to see you in the future as leaders in whatever profession that you kind of have chosen from Conestoga. And we always like to celebrate our alumni, so we want to hear from you in the future.
That's great. We would like to hear from you, so do not forget that Conestoga is still with you throughout your life, so you're not done with us yet. We'd like to stay connected with you. Join our alumni group, and let's connect even better. Okay, congratulations. We have watched these students grow not just academically, but personally. They have weathered challenges with courage, and today is the proof of their dedication. We couldn't be prouder. It's so much joy when you're celebrating with your faculty members, because they're here to witness you rise and to celebrate your achievements. Now, I know that having this card on your gown means that you are on the President's Honors List, and I know for sure this is exciting news for you. How are you feeling about yourself today?
I feel so excited. It's been like a big accomplishment in this country, so yeah, I'm here to celebrate.
Awesome. And you're here to celebrate with her too?
Absolutely.
Great. Tell us about your students. How do you feel about her becoming one of the very few on the President's Honors List?
It's well deserved. She put the work in. Extremely talented, Denisa. We're thrilled to have you in our program. But talent wasn't enough. She put the work in, she did the effort, supported her classmates beyond it. I'm super proud. I wouldn't miss this for anything.
Amazing. And now today, as we celebrate Conestoga too, sir. So do you want to tell us one or two things about Conestoga and why the faculty is such a trusted? Because I've heard many students say, our faculty is so supportive, they want us to succeed. Tell us a bit about that.
I think faculty always like you can see here, right? Today I'm standing with the students. Faculty is always here to support, right? We like to teach the program that has practical skills that are for labor market needs. So just going in the program, teaching to the students is always a great experience, and seeing them succeed in the graduation is we always want to show the support. And then not just Denisa. Denisa has been a fantastic student from the day one, and that's why she's on the President's Honor List, but seeing all the other classmates with her as well, it's the best thing.
All right, Dennis, we're going to say a huge congratulations to you in our loudest voices. Are you ready to go? Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Adding to the celebration, a few shining stars were honored for their extraordinary efforts. Among them were recipients of the President's Choice Award, presented to students who went above and beyond, those who combined academic excellence with leadership, service, and community impact. Their stories remind us that true success isn't just about grades, it's about heart. It's the 57th Convocation ceremony at Conestoga, and you're one of the special students who made it to the President's Honors List. How do you feel about that?
Shocked, absolutely shocked. I was very, very surprised and happy. There were some tears, but yeah.
Of course, tears of joy, right?
Tears of joy, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I have one question for you. Now, what would be your advice for students who are aspiring to be on this list sometime next year or in the years to come?
I think just put your head down, really focus on your goals, set goals, and reward yourself too when you reach a goal.
Okay. And can I ask you, what was your secret to success, by the way? Was it the resources at Conestoga, or what exactly did you do to get here?
All the support I received. I had some wonderful faculty who really helped me through, and family and friends. I had a great study group as well. So, yeah, that was a big part of it.
And I'm confident that you're going to slay it in the real world.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Another powerful moment came with the presentation of the Aubrey Hager Distinguished Teaching Award, Conestoga's highest honor for faculty, to Carl Weiss, a professor and simulation educator in the School of Health and Life Sciences. Known for his dynamic teaching and ability to connect deeply with students, Weiss was celebrated for his role in shaping the next generation of health professionals. To be part of a student's journey, to witness those aha moments and help them grow into their future roles, that's the true reward of teaching. This award is deeply humbling, and I shared with my students, colleagues, and family. Okay, so I am here with Carl Weiss, our latest Aubrey Hager Distinguished Teaching Award recipient 2025. It's good to have you here. Carl, how are you doing?
Well, I'm a little overwhelmed, but I'm quite excited to receive this award. It was very special to me, and I can't imagine another moment that would be as incredible as this. Is amazing. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a very funny question.
Okay.
Why do you think your students love you? Because I was in the room, and the applause were really loud.
Well, it's interesting. I think, when we go through the program and we go through simulation, it is a very it's a very vulnerable moment because you are performing healthcare and you're trying to do your best, and invariably you make mistakes. And so my approach in that whole process is to be very supportive of students, to recognize that being a human is to make mistakes. Of course, we want to not have mistakes in healthcare, but this is a safe place if they happen to acknowledge it and deconstruct it and try to reframe. And I think because I show that level of support, I think somehow that resonates very strongly with the students, that they feel safe, that they feel that they are supported in their efforts to improve their practice.
That's a good one. And the Aubrey Hager Distinguished Teaching Award is a milestone, no doubt about that. What and how does this recognition help foster your future goals?
Wow. Well, that's very interesting. I wasn't looking beyond in some ways because I just am so immersed in teaching. But I think for myself, I did pause and reflect on my career. And it was a really wonderful time to think about that progress over decades and to receive this recognition after so many decades. It makes me think about how can I give back to the profession? How can I continue to foster and help professionals that are in the clinical world transition to the educational world? I know for myself it was a bit of a learning curve. I went through it, and I mean, you're trained to be a clinician, and you're not trained initially to be a teacher, and so as you know, they bring you into the college system, they give you some training, but it's quite a process. So I think to myself, if there's a possibility of myself to help mentor maybe those that are new or interested in education, that are in healthcare, I would be looking towards maybe something like that. Yeah.
That's amazing. And your words, some of the words you said in your speech was a great speech, by the way. But the words that mostly resonated with me was when you spoke about kindness and the need for the students to recognize that kindness is a huge component of success.
Yeah.
That's something we don't usually hear, because we encourage people to go out of the world, make it big, achieve great things, but we don't really put in the elements of empathy. So why do you think kindness is such a big, significant element for success?
You know, that's a very interesting question. I don't think I thought so much of kindness in that way until the pandemic hit. And I think with the pandemic, it brought a lot of uncertainty for many people. And in that uncertainty, it really tested human relationships at work, at home, and I saw it manifest in the hospitals. I saw it manifest here. And then through that process, I realized that, one, it's very important to be kind to yourself in helping navigate that, but also more importantly, to really reach out and support people through that. I found it was very powerful, and for myself, it was an important way to survive the pandemic mentally. And so I encourage that beyond the pandemic. I feel that it is like something that we don't take enough time to really think about. The merits of kindness can be very long-lasting and can really set the tone and really build a resilient group, a community, really, that can really move forward and take on and challenge really anything. Really, they become resilient. So there's an important element about kindness that I think is important, and I was happy to share that message, and I'm hopeful that some folks, you know, I'm sure many might not remember everything that I say, but if they remember that word kindness, that's wonderful.
And I am profoundly grateful to have had this moment with you and to share in your joy. I need to raise this up and high.
Yeah.
This is a good achievement. This is a great achievement, in fact, and I wish you all the best in all of your endeavors.
Thank you very much.
Throughout the week, the spirit of Conestoga of community, curiosity, and commitment was on full display. From heartfelt speeches to spontaneous laughter and tearful hugs, the Convocation was a tapestry of stories, woven with courage and dreams. Now, one of our guests said, watching my daughter walk the stage was everything. We moved here with hope, and today that hope became a reality. As the curtains close on the 2024 Winter Convocation, one thing is quite clear: the class is ready to lead, innovate, and make a difference. As they step into new roles, industries, and possibilities, they carry with them not just knowledge, but a Conestoga spirit, bold, resilient, and future ready. Well, to the class of 2024, we celebrate you. From everyone here at CCDTV and the Conestoga community, congratulations. Your future starts now and the world is waiting. And that's our show for you today. Thank you so much for watching your Conestoga Today. You know where to find us online. We are at ccdtv.ca. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and of course, become an active member of our online community. Until next time, I'm your host, Mama So Wonkuro, signing out.